terrified.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
So be kind to
Right, which one is it?
the wee button there, pull some more down and
This one.
point it towards there, I think.
Alright, so
Do you want to step just near to the thing as you can, just for the live people? Just say hi to the livers.
Hello. So I joined Clean Easy a year ago, so it was in November last year, and I was 3 months pregnant at the time. In the second full period that I was in the business, I hit my 10% and my 13%, and that was all personal retail. My group, I really built my group up as much as I can and as quickly as I could, so by the end of the second period that I was in, I grew it to 60,000 people. In the first month I retailed over 1,000. I did a few catalogues when I was pregnant, and I did the online too. My first check was £300, so at the time I thought it was brilliant. It really did help. And then I didn't have any team members at this point. I didn't really want any. I didn't understand the value of it. But I went to my first 10 steps meeting, and I recruited 3 team members from that. And then in period 13, after the 10 steps, I recruited another 10 people. I hit my 15, 18 and 21%, and my check grew to 400. So even though it wasn't a big jump, the money really helped us. And I only joined really to get like £100 a month. I didn't really know how much money that I could make. And then I kept growing and growing my group. So by January it went from 60,000 to 150,000 members. And this was do competitions back to back, so I did them Sunday to Sunday. And I did invest a lot in my business at the time, but I got the money back through the amount of sales I had, and a lot of my recruitment then was from my own group, from building it so fast. In period 1 I was even closer to becoming gold. I recruited 7 new team members that month, and I was 7 months pregnant at the time. I was still doing my group. I was growing it. I grew it to 180,000, which is about what it's on now. And then when I attended the first showcase, the Christmas one, it completely changed my outlook on the business. I didn't realise how much money people were actually making. I thought maybe 500 quid at the most that I could get. So hearing people's stories at the showcase completely changed my outview. So in period 2 I went gold. I went 12 active wide as well, which I was really happy with. And from period 1 my check actually tripled. Even when I was going gold, I didn't really understand what it all meant, and I definitely didn't realise how much money that I would get. So at this time I was 8 months pregnant, and Richard still works full time, so I was pretty much doing it all by myself. But I was still shocked how fast that we did go gold. But when I was pregnant, I was awake 24/7, so I had a lot of time to do recruiting and do my sales as well. This is my reason why I joined the business. I can spend every single day with Tyler now, and especially in the future when he goes to school, I can take him, I can pick him up, and I can always be there for him. We qualified for India in May. When I actually joined the business, Deborah told me about these holidays, and I actually thought she was lying. I didn't actually believe that the company did anything like this. I thought it was just a thing to get me to join the business. And even when I was on the qualifying list for India, I didn't actually realise till the month before we did qualify. And we were 7th place on the list, and when I realised that, I put a plan in place because I had to go. I'd never been abroad before, so the month after that we qualified, and we were first as well, so I was really happy with that. These are just a few pictures from India, but it was the first time I'd ever been abroad, so to go on this trip for free, and then the luxury it was absolutely amazing. And I think actually I was more scared of flying than I am scared standing here now, so it's not that bad. But there's a picture of Linda in the middle, and the people you meet, even going to India, changed my business again, because you just realise how much you can do. And such a short space of time, and especially because I have a lot of time with not working now, you can build your business so fast, but once we've been to India, we never wanted to miss another trip again. But helping my team, I recruit a lot of people, so I have taken a bit of a back step with the retail, but the best part of having a team is when they hit the new bonus levels, and I think 11 new bonus levels hit this period, and there was 17 altogether. So we have our team webinars each week, which I've started to step up more and do some training on these as well. In my own team I do incentives as well, so I'll do one for who does the most retail in the whole period, and then maybe who can sell the most bedding and other things like that. I also do one-to-one training when people are struggling with things. I'll either use Skype or do it over the phone. And getting your team to events is the most important thing, I think. I hope to have a lot of my team in the showcase in January, and I think my business will completely explode when I do get the teams to the events, because mine did, and it tripled my check within the month. What we're really big about as well is goal setting. At the beginning of every period I message all my team members and we have a plan. We have exactly what goals they want for the first week, the second week, third week and the fourth week, and then overall in the period. And then we can see if they're not hitting the goals, why they're not, what they can do, and it's a lot easier to track and plan. I have all my goals wrote down, and then if you do miss your goal and you don't hit it, you can see why, and then you can track your business a lot easier as well. These are a few goals and dreams of mine and Richard. The first one is to be debt free. We've paid off, we had a lot of finance and we've paid every single finance off that we have. So the only money that we owe now is to my mum, so that can wait.
That's right.
When I joined, Richard was working at the Travel Lodge, and he was doing that full time, plus doing full-time hours as a taxi driver. He absolutely hated the Travel Lodge, so with my income now, he's been able to leave that, and he's taxiing full-time, and he absolutely loves that. So it's he's in a lot better mood now when he comes home from work. One of our long-term goals is we want to build our own house. Me and Richard are very fussy with what we want, so we thought if we build our own house, it'll suit us both rather than buying. I hope to go senior in December this year, and I'm really pushing for that. I've got 2 potential goals, so hopefully I can achieve that. The new business sales trophy as well, I'm currently second for that. Louise Connor's on top, so that's Ireland, so I'm thinking maybe second for that one. We want our cheque to be £3,000 by June next year, and I think with the way that we're going so far, it's a definite possibility. This next one is one of Richard's goals. He wants to retire to Canada. He loves the cold weather and I hate it, but that's what he wants to do. And my big one is to travel America, and we hope to do that when Tyler is about 5, so he can enjoy the experience as well. These are a few other things that I've achieved. So going to Madrid in a couple of weeks, so I'm really excited about that, and we're currently second on the leaderboard for Mexico as well. And on the left there is top sponsor trophies. I've been top sponsor in Gavin Scott's group for 7 months out of the year now, and it's one of the best feelings actually, because I'm a very shy person. I'm not a people person, but for me to be able to build my team and communicate with people, it is a real boost, and it's what the company has been able to do for me. So it's not just about the money, it's about self-development as well, and it's something I never thought I'd be interested in, but it's completely changed my outlook on life as a whole. Another thing we did was the 30-minute challenge. I did go for the money and not the car, but hopefully we want to do it again, so we want to be able to do it twice and have the money for 2 years instead. So that's just a few of the things that we've achieved, but we want to go, the main thing is the holidays, because they're absolutely amazing. Me and Richard would never ever plan to go on these holidays, and I think that's the beauty of them. The experiences and things that you do, you would never ever plan to do that yourselves. And that's about it really. I just want to leave this last slide with you. Be a star and just shine. And don't be nervous because it wasn't that bad.
It's amazing. They do say that people fear death more than death, not public speaking more than death. But it's amazing that once you've done it, I was in direct sales before, and a guy used to say, once you've murdered once, it's easy to murder the second time. I never really related to that at the time, but you know what I mean, don't you? Nicole, that was brilliant. I don't know why you were nervous. Weren't they all fantastic? Have you enjoyed the morning? Technical hitches pale into insignificance when our wonderful wee speakers get up and talk to us. We're going to have a break now, but before you jump up and go for the break, just a couple of wee bits of housekeeping. First of all, I must remind you of the recognition. Now, I'll let you know what recognition's there in case you haven't had a look. We've got the welcome rewards, but we don't want like everybody getting up for all of them. So if somebody's got 3 welcome rewards, we're just doing it like 1, 2 and 3, 1 and 2, if you understand what I mean. We've got every scale obviously for 10% up to bronze and above. But if you've qualified for Madrid, put your name down. If you're in the league table for Mexico, get your name down. And if you qualified for the car, get your name down. I've added some, as you've been talking, I've added some of your names, but I've not added everybody. And that includes our speakers, please. Because recognition, I should be here for Facebook Live. Hiya! Sorry, Facebook Live. Actually, what we need to try and do is work it out so that we can get the speakers and the mic, but they're getting the training, that's the main thing. The other bit of housekeeping, teas and coffees through there, they're £2 a cup. Thank you for your honesty. The speakers, please don't pay for your teas and coffee. These are obviously included in your wee special offer that I gave you at £99 per person. Just kidding, the speakers don't pay for that. And if anybody wants to look after the speakers and get them a wee tea and coffee, please do. I think they'll bring the pre-ordered sandwiches through here. I'm not sure if you've not pre-ordered, if you can get food at the bar, I'd probably imagine there'd be a big queue, but I will tell you the food here is absolutely gorgeous. I live locally and it's nice food. Any more housekeeping? A couple of people to pay Jane. I think Mike's got a bit of dosh for you there, Jane. Didn't let Mike escape without giving you that dosh. This is why I'm a bank manager down the door, it's great. Recognition, raffles. If you've not got your raffles, Jane, identify yourself. She's a wee woman with the curly hair. You can get some raffles. That's how she describes herself, Shona. And we'll see you all back at 2:15 on the dot. Thank you very much for your time. Can I get a clap? Everybody else get a clap, everybody else gets a clap.
Hey, do you want to put a video on? Sorry?